everybody. Okay, so my dad, he was like, he did carpet, vinyl, and everything, right? And he was a hard worker. He showed up to work every day, and he would always ask for work. And there was never a day he would miss. He was always at work. You didn't see him at work, he was at the Eagles Club, or he was at home, or camping. That's where my dad was. And it's funny because, well, sad and funny, that my dad, he did that all my life, carpet and lino and everything. And he used to have this Q van in the winter time when I was younger, that was on, I think it was propane, I don't know what it ran on, but it would freeze. The gas would freeze, and he had to blow dryer out and make the gas unfroze or whatever, right? And some days he couldn't get it started, so he would have to call my school, get us there, get him to work, and then he would pick us all up after. He was a single dad. He always made sure he was at everything, Christmas concerts, everything. He was never an my dad might have had his alcohol problems, or his whatever, but he was always there for us. And I think that's the one thing everybody forgets, is that your parents die, but your parents put so much stuff into you to make you guys remember who they are. My dad, he would always make sure that we had everything we needed, clothes, food, or anything. If it meant him not having a pack of smokes for the night, he would go buy us food, or line up in the food bank line, and later on, when he started getting back on his feet, he gave money back to the food bank for helping him out. And and he did so much for me and my brother. And I will never forget the way he raised us and how he made us be strong people. I went to work with my dad a lot. I used to take the garbage out for him at work, or do little jobs at work for him, and he used to pay me like $20 or like $100. I'll pay off my debt that I owed him, he says. But he never, I miss that. I miss just calling him up and saying, "Hey Dad, what are you doing today? How was work? What'd you do today at work? Did you do lino? Did you do carpet?" He sometimes did carpet. He was trying to not do carpet much because it was too hard on his knees, and he started getting rid of that. And but he loved his work. He loved going to work. He loved going and doing stuff, and he loved being busy. He would ask his boss, "Can I work on weekends? Can I work this day?" On Christmas, he would want to work on Christmas. He always wanted to do everything. He hated being bored. And he had a routine. He would wake up in the morning, get his coffee ready, get ready for work, go to work, get his jobs, get ready for work, get all his material in, and then after work he would go to Jordan's, unload, and then go to the Eagles Club. February 1st, if I know anything, that I probably know what he was doing. He was getting off work, going to the Jordans, unloading the garbage, and he died. But if he didn't die, he would probably went to the Eagles Club, had his beer, went home, and went on his tablet and shared little things on Facebook. He was a hard worker, and I will never forget how hard my dad was. He he loved his job. He could do his job blindfolded. And, you know, I will always remember the times I had going to work with my dad, going and doing this with my dad, hanging out with my dad. You know, I'm lucky that I have that memories. Most people don't. I have that memories forever. And I don't think that for 1 second my dad wouldn't be proud of me today. You know, my dad was so excited to be a grandpa, and he would have been a really good grandpa. He was a good dad. He might have had his ups and downs, but, you know, he was my dad. And, you know, you don't ever judge anybody because they're an alcoholic or something. And now, this ring, if you see, there's a screw right there. His ashes are in there. So he's with me all day, every day. I miss him, you know. Some days I just want to call him and say, hey Dad, I miss you. What are you doing today? Oh, I miss just calling him and hearing his voice. You know, I don't have a good connection with my brother right now, or my sister, or anybody else. My dad was the glue to the family. He would make sure we always talked, or he would make sure we had family dinners some random days. And, you know, my brother's having a kid in September, and I'll be official and auntie, but everybody says I look like my dad. And I have his skin, I have his tan skin. And I'm strong like my dad. I have his eyes, everybody says. You know, I try my best, you know. Losing a father at 25 years old, basically. And then I turned 26. You know, he was not here for my 26th birthday. That was hard. And I will always remember my dad and the hard work he did for us every day. And I know that he's looking down and he's proud of his daughter and me. And he has 2 other daughters. He has my other sisters and me and my brother. But you know, you don't ever get over the fact that your dad's not coming home. You know, you wish your dad just comes home and everything's fine and dandy, but sometimes it's not. So, love your parents, give them hugs, call them, tell them you miss them, tell them you love them. Like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.